Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. George out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Yao in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Lanier. And here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Michael Jordan. Shooting 1.
Throws good. Jordan.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Pass to Jokic. George outside. And there's the screen to the paint. Here's Yao. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Here's Mullen. Robinson passes to Jordan. Offensive board. Robinson gets...
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Tracy McGrady is out there with Frazier. Then there's Yao, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's George in at the small forward. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Mullen. Jokic grabs the miss. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Yao. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Now here's Baylor. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Yao.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Jokic throws it down.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical, too? Wow.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Outside Jordan. Back to Baylor. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 4 to shoot. The 11-footer. No good from Jordan. Quick start for the Kings in this one. McGrady left side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. .146 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Mullen. It's stolen by Frazier. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Baylor.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. What's up? And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking a wild shot.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's time for the dance man. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see those dance moves. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing here by 8. Back to Mullen. Kicks it out to Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. And Jordan gets it to go.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grabbing for air.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's Jordan following the basket by Jokic. Robinson sets a screen for Jordan. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. That one falls.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Yao with a screen on Jordan. Outside, George. The three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 6. And a wide-open look for Jordan. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
From deep, Jokic. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. George is out there with Jokic. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Yao. And it's Frazier in at the point.
Good chance to see Paul George verts that time.
Bucks trail by 5. Baylor up top. McGrady covering. Baylor passes to Muller. George against Jordan. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Kings leading now by 5. Frazier scanning the floor. The shot from the low post is good. Frazier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Jordan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jordan's got 7 points.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Here's Jokic from the arc. Jokic, big man with the triple.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Now on the court is your Thunder squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirt.
Bucks trail by 8. Robinson sets a screen for Jordan. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Here's Sacramento. George dishes to Yao. Pass to Frazier. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of it.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Nikola Jokic, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And the shot goes in. Baylor's got his first points of the game.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
The line for the Kings. Walt Frazier, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Mullen. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From 11 feet away, that's good on the jump shot. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
Robinson on the wing. And 3 from Jordan. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside, George. Over Baylor. And it's George missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Jordan the pass to Baylor. Now Mullen. Frazier covering. Back to Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Jokic following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to McGrady. Out left to the wing. Jokic with his screen on Mullen. Here's Frazier. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Baylor kicks to Robinson. Here's Lanier. Mullen with the ball. Frazier covering. Pulls up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, turn your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. They're measuring
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Mullen. Michael Jordan is out there with Robinson. Then it's Baylor. And it's Lanier in at the 5 roaming the paint.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Outside, Jordan. Cloak loose. Paul George with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's McGrady. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. And the Kings lead by 11.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 10. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George, no good. And Milwaukee has possession. Jordan outside. Pass to Lanier. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lanier. Bucks passing it around. Baylor gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ player.
Here's Yao following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Yao the pass to George. Here's Frazier. Now here's Jokic. Guarded closely. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Mullen dishes to Baylor. Back to Mullen. Robinson down low. Yow's there. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from David Robinson. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, George. Pass to Jokic. George against Baylor. Fires the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mullen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic kicks to Frazier. Back to Jokic. Outside, George. Pick by Yao. Releases. And it's George missing. Bucks trail by 8. Mullen passes to Baylor. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Pass to Jokic. Here's George. Good work defensively by Baylor.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot. Just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here's McGrady. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Bucks trail by 4. On the court for Sacramento. They've got Frazier. Now is out there with Jokic. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's George in at the 3. Count it. Good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now, here's Jokic. Sacramento moving it around. Here's George. Robinson with the block. Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And the Kings lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Baylor kicks to Robinson. Back to Baylor. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Oh,
my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Frazier with it. Timeout, Sacramento. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Count that one. And the Kings lead by 5.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Mullins' shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Jokic. Takes the 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
McGrady passes to Jokic. Runner, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Jordan will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Nice move. Oh, the power on that.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
13 feet away. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Frazier. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Baylor against McGrady.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Crucial. He converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Kings leading now by 4. Jokic inside. Here's Yao. David Robinson with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Mullen. Jordan inside. Defended by George.
Clearly a foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the paint. Jokic inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the Bucks with possession. Trailing by 2. Robinson against Yao. Here's Jordan. to tie it up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
One shot.
At the line for Milwaukee, Michael Jordan. Shooting one.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Timeout, Sacramento. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic with the screen on Jordan. McGrady for three. Can't get the three to fall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Smith. And it's Battier in at small forward. And here's Bryant outside. And he buries his first look.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Smith. Back to Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach for a minute. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Smith. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Porzingis with a screen on Simmons. For three, Smith. Gilmore grabs the miss. Simmons looking around. Pass to Kidd. Mobley against Porzingis. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now Curry. Pass to Smith. Back to Curry. The three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Simmons, the pass to Bryant. Now here's Simmons. Here's Gilmore. Clock at 6. Here's Kidd. Ooh, Howard with a block. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Down low. And here's Curry. Pass to Battier. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Porzingis for 3. Hits the trifecta. Porzingis has got 6.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. .107 left in the first quarter. Here's Kidd. Outside Simmons. There's a screen. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice play by Simmons, beating the defender to the spot.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Simmons. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. That one misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. A nice shot by Smith.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Simmons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The shot by Kidd, no good.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Curry surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Gets it off. That shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Spurs trail by 5. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Smith out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Battier in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. Mobley passes to Simmons. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. Curry finds Smith. Now here's Porzingis. And stolen by Mobley. He goes up. And Mobley throws it down.
This is why I am the president of the Mobley fan club. It's because of plays like this that he can do all by himself.
Now here's Curry. Outside Porzingis. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. Simmons, the pass to Mobley. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. No good there. Off the double clutch. Nets leading by 3. Now here's Smith. The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Who wants a free T-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise! Our promo team is looking to throw out some T-shirts to the loudest sections. Get pumped! It's time for T-shirts. Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Kidd. Still no points. And here's Bryant outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Howard. From downtown. Curry, no good. Simmons against Curry. Pass to Kidd. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Curry, that's good.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Mobley outside. Pass to Simmons. And there's a pick. Back to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
The throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Smith. Curry finds some space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got 10 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8 points now. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
For San Antonio, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 43 seconds left in the first half. Outside Porzingis. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Here's Kidd. Yet to see a basket. And here's Bryant outside. Nails it from 3.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. San Antonio trailing here. They've got Kobe Bryant. Ben Simmons is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Battier. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Mobley. Porzingis misses.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Kidd. Still without a bucket. Mobley outside. Here's Gilmore. Guarded by Howard. Gilmore passes to Mobley. No good. That would have tied it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Kidd to pass to Bryant. Mobley, a screen on Curry. And here's Bryant outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Curry. Back to Smith. And here's Curry. There's the 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Kidd. Left side Simmons. 5 to shoot. Mobley against Porzingis. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Nets leading by 5. On the take, here's Battier. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a free T-shirt? Get on your feet and go loud so we can see you.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Pass to Kidd. 4-3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Battier passes to Howard. Porzingis against Mobley. Takes the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kidd. No points so far. Bryant outside. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Curry. All the way to the rim. Curry.
Understanding where he needs to be. Curry way out ahead that time.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Kidd. Bryant outside to halt the run. Drops in the 3. Bryant's got 15.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Smith passes to Curry. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Porzingis finds Smith. Here's Howard. Clock at 6. Now here's Curry. Fires from way outside. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Nets ball.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Fires for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And they will go into the 4th quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Nets out in front, up 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn leading by 9. On the court for the Nets as we get the 4th quarter going. We've got Dwight Howard. Stephen Curry is out there with Smith. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Battier in at the 3, the small forward.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Bryant outside. Up and over Smith. Bryant, no good. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Bryant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now the Nets on the break. Porzingis misses. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Here's the floater. Bryant, no good. Brooklyn leading by 14. Smith with it. This one for 3. And there's Curry on the assist by Smith. Curry's got 24.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Kidd. Pure from three-point range. Kidd's got his first 3 points of the game.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Now Smith. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. And Bryant pulls it down. San Antonio with the ball. Simmons up top. Here's Kidd. Mobley, a screen on Curry. Kidd. Kept alive. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Free throw good, Mobley.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Curry. Outside Porzingis. And the three off target. Spurs trail by 12. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Gilmore. To the middle. Porzingis on the double team. Lets it fly from 18. It's good. Off the glass.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Now here's Smith. Outside Porzingis. Three-pointer. And the Nets miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Bryant finds Mobley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Smith passes to Battier. Outside Curry. Howard, the screen. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Spurs. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Bryant outside. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry. Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Anthony Davis. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Mikan in at the 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, here's Doncic. Drummond grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Kings. Pass to Davis. Here's Mikan. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I spoke briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Pass to Johnson. Doncic grabs the miss. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, here's Doncic. Drummond grabs the miss. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Carter against Thompson. Holmgren, the pass to Durant. Pulls up, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Another miss by Doncic.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Mikan, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Drummond. Outside Carter. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Oh, Drummond with a block. And he recovers it. They now take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Now here's Drummond. He's scoreless. Right side Durant. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Johnson. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top. They lead by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Kings. On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Davis is out there with Thompson. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Mikan in at the 5, down low. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis, the pass to Mikan. Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Kings, George Mikan, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Johnson against Doncic. Outside Carter. Pass to Johnson. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Now here's Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
And here's Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Johnson. Now Holmgren. No points yet. The offensive rebound. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Kings lead by 3. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with it. Lets the 3 fly. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Carter from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Doncic. Davis, a screen. To the inside. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Drummond, the screen on Doncic. A shot from the high post. Again, Oklahoma City.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant with it. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Thompson, and there's another one for the Thunder. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They've got Andre Drummond. Kevin Durant is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Johnson, and it's Carter in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And here's Johnson. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Durant. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And he stays with it. Outside Carter. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Kings. Doncic right side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Thunder with a lead. Durant, pass to Holmgren. Back to Durant. Drummond with the screen to the middle. And the jam by Drummond.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Timeout call, Sacramento.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. Davis a screen. 14 feet away, and Durant with the block. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Pass to Holmgren. Johnson a screen on Davis. Outside Durant. The three is up. And it's Mikan with a rebound. The Kings trailing. For the tie. And it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Johnson passes to Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
At the line for your defender, Kevin Durant, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Durant. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. Pass to Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Johnson. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Doncic. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Mikan passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, denied by Durant. That one rolls around and rims out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Davis. The Thunder with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. Nails the 16-footer. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Doncic against Durant. Now here's Doncic. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Thompson. Luka Doncic is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Mikan in at the center position. Inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Doncic. And the Kings lead by 1. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
So it's Sacramento now. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis, a screen. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Can't connect from 14.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Doncic. For three. Doncic delivers from range.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Durant. On the take, Durant. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance in a three-point play. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
Defensive foul. Amen Thompson. The third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Kevin Durant. Shooting one.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so here's Sacramento. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
For the Keys, Thompson taking 2 shots.
And what I like about Thompson